This country is finished. But how can you blame police when Tinubu himself will be president? During the next election, when I become president, Inshallah, all of them will pay for their sins. Thank you very much.
Viewers and subscribers, this is BVI Channel 1, where you get undiluted truth. Sowore is dragging this government of impunity and is frying the obrokos of the Nigerian police boss. In this recent drama that took place after his arraignment in court.
This country is finished. But how can you blame police when Tinubu himself will be president? Nobody know his age. Yes, nobody know where he goes to school. Nobody know his classmate. Simon Law still go school now. People know him for law school. In this court, and I'm saying it without any hesitation, when I was charged for treason, the judge was caught reading WhatsApp message over my bail condition. It's 2019. Nigeria police is exactly the one in the dock. I'm just an observer here. And this illegal IGP of police, who claims to have a PhD, but cannot even spell the word inside. I have a lawyer here who is also prosecuting him to ensure that
find something that belongs to another person.
Yes. Our concern, and which is important, and on a serious note, is that he's not the only one who deserves to eat the national cake, even at the police, Nigeria police force. Other officers have a right to go through the ranks as well.
Of course.
That's why they call it rank and file of the Nigerian police force. Let Egbetokun live. And let other people who have worked for this many years to also rise to that position. And I forgot to tell the Lord when he was talking about international passport. I don't have any international passport to give because I'm a digital citizen. I travel anywhere I want at any time. And I know that they're after my passport. But during the next election, when I become president, Inshallah, all of them will pay for their sins. Thank you very much. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to participate in illegality. The courts have made it very clear that the police have no right to grant administrative bail that asks for civil servants to own, first and foremost, 100 million naira houses, which is a crime. That's corruption. It's corruption. And to stand bail for me, who is an employer of labor. I'm a publisher of an internationally renowned news website. I have people who are hired in Nigeria and abroad. I'm not a civil servant. In fact, I'm an uncivil citizen who is against all kinds of corruption, and I've spent my entire life fighting against corruption. So to now ask me, to insult me that I should provide a level 17 director who had not, who had not gotten employment when I was fighting for democracy in 1992. To now ask the president to come and stand surety for me is the biggest insult. Even if President Bola Tinubu had appeared as my surety, I would have rejected that very laughable, frivolous, ridiculous, and I dare say stupid bail condition. If the court in its own wisdom decide that they want my passport in their coffers because it's a very special passport, that's a different issue. But we must continue to reject the impunity of the Nigerian police and officers who will just invite you and then ask you to deposit your passport. I'm going to bring a level 17 civil servant. Even by the civil service rules, there is no level 17 officer, because a level 17 officer in the civil service is a permanent secretary who is politically appointed by the president. So you expect such a person to come and stand surety for Sowore? I'm not being arrogant and I'm not bragging, but you know, in 1992, when I was a student leader, Tinubu was a senator, and I was more powerful than him in the Nigerian society. So how dare them ask me? And I can guarantee you that at that time, Egbetekun probably had just joined the police and he was a sergeant, or that is if he has not forged his age.
Good. To be honest with you, Sowore, many Nigerian people are beginning to love his boldness to attack head-on this criminal enterprise of a government you have today that have hijacked Nigeria, legalizing illegality. And he's, he's taking the fight to them head-on. He's taking the fight to them straight on. And if you think that somebody like Sowore can be cowed with this grandstanding intimidation of the Nigerian police, you see these young guys, they are really making some of the Nigerian people have the hope that truly you can stand up against this impunity. If some of the renowned activists of the past, Fela, Fayemi and Gani Fayemi and the rest of them, who fought the military and stood their ground, much more now you have what you call democratic dispensation, of which we know that even the military era is far better than what we have today in government of this current dispensation. I'm telling you honestly speaking. And I can tell you what Sowore said there, it is the truth. When you attack them with the truth, they are left off guard. And that is what Sowore is doing to them. How can you arrest somebody? I thought he was being arraigned because he confronted police checkpoints. All of a sudden, they are twisting it, pushing it as a personal vendetta. And they are reading out the law for them. And when Fela sang, if you take me to court, I will open the books for you. And that is exactly what he's doing. So I believe that Sowore has strong prospect to lead Nigeria. But my advice for him is to team up with like mind. I've said that time before now, that Sowore as a person, I respect him. But he's somebody that is so proud, so I would like call it, has so much ego that he doesn't want to probably align himself with a like mind like Peter Obi. I've said it even during the election period. I said it, if people like Aisha, Bello, Sowore, the Tanka Yanusa, them, these young minds that are, pushing for a better Nigeria in the front line. We are doing ours from the media point of view and also concentrating more of the Southeast. That is me. I am more concentrated on the Southeast. My own people. That is, call me anything, but that is my own interest more. Not about the entire Nigeria. Of course, if Nigeria is good, it is good for everybody. But if they no agree make Nigeria, they're good. That is their business. So that is why I concentrate more on my own. But those ones that are so central-centric, federal-centric, that is what I'm trying to say here. He should team up with people like, galvanize around somebody like Peter Obi and groom a new set of political leadership from across Nigeria. You have wonderful set of people from the north, from the east, from the south that can drive this country away from the middle of nowhere where it is at the moment. And perhaps there could be rekindled hope of this British colonial contraption that has failed all these years. There could be a hope. Okay? So, to be honest with you, that is my position. And I think if Sowore can take this advice I've been giving him from day one to link up with Peter Obi and chart a new course for the younger Nigerians, to be honest with you, that is the time he will have a shot at the Nigerian presidency. Do you think I'm wrong? Let me have your opinion on the comment section. I'm also Tinubu Peters, the advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.